Keeping a close eye on a number of still tight races as the voting results keep coming in from the Oregon primary. First, the race for Portland mayor. Wheeler has almost 50% of the vote. You see Ted Wheeler with 49.87. If he gets 50% plus one vote, he wins. If not, he'll face the other top candidate in a runoff this November. And right now, that candidate looks to be Sarah Iannarone with close to 24% of the vote. In the race for the commissioner's seat previously held by the late Nick Fish, Loretta Smith and Dan Ryan will face off in November. Tara Hurst conceded this afternoon. She was close. And in the race for commissioner, Chloe Eudaly's seat, she is leading with 31% now, a little bigger than it was last night. Mingus Mapps is right behind with 29%, followed by former Portland Mayor Sam Adams at 28%. A lot of questions still hanging out there today. Fox 12's Simon Gutierrez is watching it all for us and catching up with the candidates as well. Simon?
Yeah, some close races, that's for sure, and the future of Portland city government hangs in the balance.
For the first time in Portland's history, there's the possibility that the majority of city commissioners will be people of color.
I think that's incredibly exciting. It's a testament to how much Portland has grown and evolved and our willingness to embrace change.
Mingus Mapps is running just a few thousand votes behind incumbent Commissioner Chloe Eudaly and likely headed to a runoff election in November.
Frankly, we are exactly where I expected us to be. I knew this was going to be a tough race. We're facing an incumbent and a former mayor. Both are talented politicians.
His opponent has so far maintained her slim lead over Mapps and former Mayor Sam Adams, who was a very close third.
I'm just looking forward to the next phase. It's been challenging to run a campaign and try to help steer our city through this crisis.
Two other races could also be headed to a runoff, with Loretta Smith likely to face Dan Ryan in a race for position 2, and Mayor Ted Wheeler just a few votes shy of the 50% needed to avoid a runoff with Sarah Iannarone.
For me, what the voters are telling me every day, what the public is telling me, is we have to do things differently. Business as usual won't cut it.
This November election is probably the most important election that Portland city government has ever seen. The team we elect now is going to lead us out of the COVID crisis and into the 21st century. So please stay engaged, stay optimistic. I believe our best days are ahead.
The one race that does look locked up at this point, it's a significant one, that Carmen Rubio becomes the first Latina woman on the Portland City Council. Reporting live in Northeast Portland, Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.